It's track reviews.
Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd, and I hope you are doing well. It's time for a track review as another song and teaser has dropped from this forthcoming Lana Del Rey album, Chemtrails, Over the Country Club. Sounds a little ominous to me. New record set to drop in March, and what we're about to listen to here is the title track. Before I get into my thoughts on this track, I do want to mention, linked down below, we have a weekly newsletter that we have been dropping and will continue to drop for the foreseeable future. Sometimes YouTube isn't the best delivery mechanism for everything that we're doing every week, and sometimes videos and pieces of content slip through the cracks because we do so much, and the newsletter is the best and most efficient way to wrap all of it up in a package, deliver it to you so you don't miss a single thing. So again, that link and everything is down below, so check that out, sign up, and join. All right, Chemtrails Over the Country Club. Let's see what this track is offering. Miss Lana Banana, let's go. Ba-bam! Okay. That was pretty interesting. Generally, I will say I liked that. I thought that the instrumental palette wasn't really that much different than what Lana presented on NFR, though maybe on this particular track, it's not quite as lavish, it's not quite as heavily arranged, it's a little more subtle piano, some very light touches of bass and strings throughout much of the track. All of this assembles into a very, very like quietly droney sound as the track progresses. I do like the linear progression and how everything intensifies at least a little bit as it's moving on. Then we get some shy drums introducing themselves in the final leg, and then all of the instrumentation just completely dips out and leaves the drums bare, naked, alone, and that ends up being a pretty fitting closer for all of it. Considering how overblown and, I guess, tacky some of Lana's past records have been on the instrumental side, trying to incorporate so many different genres and aesthetics and make them work when in fact they weren't. I think in many cases for Lana, less can be more, and I think that's certainly true here. Beyond that, getting into the writing and thematics of the song, we really get a lot of imagery of extravagance and privilege here, but all of it is fed through the lens of a sad, nostalgic memory. On top of that, while Lana does portray herself in this song to be a very privileged person, she's also a bit of a rebel, somewhat out of control. She's doing drugs, she's drag racing her little red sports car. But beyond these themes and this imagery, all we really get is just the mere implication that something is wrong, or maybe something bad is going on, or something is sad for some reason, as opposed to past Lana tracks where it was very clear what was bothering her and what was getting to her. On this song, not so much the case. And look, it's not like the issue is unguessable. It could be a problem of depression, of ennui, or missing someone to an extent. But honestly, it's never really spelled out all that clearly, and I feel like we're just supposed to accept the sadness of this song overall just by virtue of Lana's vocals and the instrumentation coming off kind of forlorn. Meanwhile, there's so much potential in the juxtaposition of chemtrails over a country club setting, something strange or upsetting or ominous or confusing, as many people don't really understand what chemtrails are and think they're a government conspiracy and so on and so forth. And of course, that could be painted as, I don't know, something dark or foreboding looming over a positive situation, or I don't know, like a happy memory. I mean, again, it seems like that's kind of the implication here to an extent, but we don't have the full picture. And I suppose I am open to the idea that maybe we will be getting that fuller picture as the rest of the record comes out. Still enjoyed it though, and would say that I am looking forward to this new LP and hope it's every bit as good as NFR, fingers crossed. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of this track. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Why? What do you think I should review next? Over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. And again, make sure to check out our newsletter down below too. Anthony Fantano, Lana Del Rey, Chemtrails Over the Country Club, forever.